My very first Guardians of Middle-earth video. This is going to be kind of like a commentary because the game audio wasn't that great. But yeah, this is a game that's been dead for quite a while. But we have an awesome Discord community that we have, and you can join. I'll have a link in the description if you want to join it. We try to play once a week. But anyway, let's go into the video. This is the very start. I'm laning with my friend Paul. He's a Legolas. And we get this really early gank off Galadriel, which is really good. We tried to get Gandalf, but we knew not to push the tower right away. And we just decided to milk some minions. That was really good. We started off hot, got the shrines, and started controlling our top lane like we usually do. And as you can see, we're rotating towards the tower a little bit. Going to hit some damage on that. Paul gets a really good arrows on that Gandalf. And right here, I get Gandalf with the hold, and I was yelling at Paul because he didn't jump after Gandalf. And now he jumps, and I was telling him, no, I don't want you to jump into the tower, dude. But anyway, he gets that quick death, which kind of killed our momentum. We were in a good position to start over-leveling them. But here we are now. He's back, and this is where mistakes started happening. I got feared into the tower, and then the tower shot me, and I wasn't happy about that. But I come back again, and now we're all even, level 4s, so it's going well for right now. We're still laning against these two. As you can see, when Galadriel does her little flower bed, you can't really hurt them. I didn't really notice at first. I thought we could just charge in there, but it really gives her a huge advantage. And as you can see with her fear, a lot of times she'll fear you into her flower bed, and then she can do this suction pull that they just did right there. And look at this. Gandalf can root you, and he can just do a lot of damage. They got a dot on me right now, and my health's dropping down pretty low. But I gained a little bit of health, but they almost get me right here. Look, I'm down to 24 health. Luckily, I get out of here. This is why I like to run lifesteal for situations like this. I instantly go from 20 health to close to 150 health, 120 health, somewhere around there. So that's nice. Right here, I get sucked in, and there's nothing I can do. That was just, they played that very well. They did a great job against us there. And it's just Paul now trying to defend that lane. I'm back now, and again, we're having issues. At first, we were on their tower, now they're on our tower, and they're just, this strategy they had worked so well. These two guys were laning together really well, and I was getting pretty frustrated. Paul was getting pretty frustrated. We really didn't have an answer for them. And I just told Paul to stay on defense, make sure that tower stayed alive. And I get back, and the tower's half health. He gets that awesome arrow, totally solos her. I totally missed that sea of arrows, which is horrible. Now we're pushing up on their tower. Things are kind of looking a little bit better. So we're just laning here. We're just trying to get some more XP. We also run up here to get the shrine. We didn't really feel comfortable pushing with Gandalf there, so we just kept back for a little while. And then Galadriel comes out of the woods and does this fear and then the suction stuff, and they almost get me again. It's pretty bad. Luckily, I was able to stay in there. But as you can see, and here we go. Here's where Mouth of Sauron came up to gank, and I tried to save Paul, but there was no helping him. He just got destroyed instantly. The Mouth of Sauron, as you'll see later on in this video, he was just a total thorn in my side, even more so than Galadriel. Even though Galadriel was probably a close second, especially for the early game. She was absolutely horrible. Saruman came up here to help me a little bit, try to keep them off our tower. But as you know, this tower is as good as dead with less than a quarter of health. And here it is. Now I just tell Paul to run back. They got that. Let's just live to fight another day. We're not going to be able to kill them. The tower's not going to help us. These two guys right here, the Galadriel and Gandalf, they were landing perfectly. Other than the very beginning when we got those couple easy kills, they've been pretty much spot on once they readjusted to that. And we just did not have an answer. I mean, even now, it was here where I realized every time she does that stupid flower bed thing, I'm just getting the hell away from her. I'm not even dealing with it. It's just too much of an advantage whenever she has it. And I'd like to also point out that these guys are level 9 each, and we are 7 and 8, which... And oh, right here, I got so mad. My sea of that, or my arrows, they didn't stun her in the tower range, even though I was not happy. And here's where the biggest problem happened. As you can see, they're both really weak. And hold on, right here. I hit him with that, and look at Galadriel's health, and I was screaming at Paul to kill her, and he ran away. I think on his screen it didn't show her as weak, but I was just really upset because he told me that he was going to play aggressively, and he didn't. He just totally played casually, and I didn't expect that. I wouldn't have ran in there if I didn't think that he was going to have my back, but he totally screwed me over there, but it was an accident, and we got into it a little bit. But this was kind of like the low point of the game was right there when I died. Now I'm at level 7, and everybody's at level 9. Even their Ugluk bot is level 8. I mean, I'm the lowest level in the game. Things aren't looking too great. There's Galadriel's health. He was disputing me, telling me that she had plenty of health. Yeah, plenty of health. Sure. But I'll give him some credit. On his screen, it probably looked like she had plenty of health. So here they are. They're pushing the middle now. All our lanes are getting pushed pretty hard. The south is holding in there pretty good. This is why I hate the mouth, though. Look at what he can do. He can run in when I'm full health and just tank a tower and get out with half his health. And then, like, it's just ridiculous, the mouth. He can... he's just one of those characters that make you hate the game. My teammates are doing a great job here. They're keeping them off the tower. They're trying to keep it alive. And now I'm back, and this is where it didn't even matter. He's just going to tank that. And not only is he going to tank it, but he's probably going to get out of here scot-free. Oh, maybe not. No, I think oh, no, right here I was pretty mad. He should have died there. And this is what I mean about the mouth. Like, he just lives and lives. But I am level 9, and he is level 14. So things are not looking very good. I mean, they have a max level guy, and I haven't even broken to the double digits yet. So I'm really under-leveled. Luckily, we get that Ugluk real quick, and I get that level 10. And here I am missing some more arrows. And here we go. I just die. I tried to get off a Summon D, but that didn't work out very well. So I had to pay the price for that one. So here we are back, and now we're starting to push. We actually killed the Mouth of Sauron, and now we're trying to be aggressive for the first time in the game and try to push one of their towers. All 3 of their towers are still alive. So we're pushing up this middle tower. We finally take it down, and now we're pushing up on them. I really wanted to get this other tower, but Ugluk was not going to have it, so we had to play a little bit conservatively. Wait for our troll to get there, but they had an end, and now the Mouth of Sauron was back. So I tell everybody to run back. Let's just give up some land, and they were actually still kind of in it. Luckily, General Chicken over there was actually doing pretty well. It's just, if we went in with him, we would have been able to save his life. I don't know, but I really didn't like that play right next to their tower with all of them alive. So I get out of there alive, and it's just me and Saruman left. Saruman's having trouble with the guy down south, so I decided to help him out, Arathorn, and I went down there, and here's where another mess up happens. So I'm fighting Arathorn, and I thought Saruman would help me, but he ran back to the tower, and and then Mouth of Sauron ganks me, and they all get away alive. But it was just a mistake, kind of a communication error. I mean, it was kind of a hot point of the game. But here we go. This is where we finally have a win. We get that quick kill off of Galadriel, and they are 4 down now. It's just the Mouth of Sauron, though, which is almost like having nobody dead on their team when you think about it. But here we are. We're trying to kill Sauron before we get to the tower, but he has that stupid move that gives him more health as you hit him. So he saves their tower by himself, and we have to basically back off. Now Arathorn's back, and I just try to pull my guys back and just say, let's play defense, guys. We have to pull back. What we have to do is we have to kill him or attack from a different angle. This ain't working. And here it is, like my mistake. They really wanted to stay, and I wanted to go, but I decided to help them, and that's what happens when you do that. You get feared into the tower and you die. So, I mean, it was kind of a mistake on my part. I should have stuck to my guns and pulled back. So here we are. We are pushing up now on the south, and it looks like this is where another big battle took place. This is probably the most significant battle in the game, honestly. We get that quick kill, and I managed to stay alive with that teleport, and now they are 3 dead, and they are just 3 dead, and they have one of their guys as a bot, so we're actually able to push. And just to kind of reiterate, we actually have a bot as well. So even though I say they have a bot, like, keep in mind our Baragon is a bot. So we each have one bot. It's a 4v4. So we're pushing here, and we just decide to tank this tower. We want to just get this thing dead. We don't want to mess around. We need to push right now. We got to take advantage of the 3 down scenario, basically 4 down. So we decide to push this southern lane, and it actually works out pretty well for us. I mean, we are just plowing through. We decide to tank. We don't even wait for the soldiers to come up there. We just want to hit this thing quick. So we go ahead and get that down, and now we're actually hitting their spawners, which is nice. We're going to get this bottom one. The Mouth of Sauron is back. Everybody's back. So I basically tell everybody, okay, we got that. Let's kind of just be a little bit conservative here. I don't want to die again. And we kind of did. We kind of pulled back just a little bit to that front tower area where it was before we destroyed it. And we get that quick kill off Galadriel, which was huge. And Mouth of Sauron's not even looking too hot either. This is where Ugluk kind of saves them a little bit. Or maybe that's later on, actually. No, that was later on. We get that quick kill on Ugluk. And now we're deciding, I'm trying to keep them off our guys, me and Saruman, and Legolas and Wolfron are going to hit that tower, get that thing out of there, which will allow us to hit the spawner in the middle, which is huge. As you can see on the mini-map, Arathorn's in our base doing basically the exact same thing we're doing unopposed. It was around this time where we noticed, and I go to teleport back, but I noticed that Wolfron's teleporting back as well, and I decided that we really don't need two people to deal with him, so I let him take it, and I decided to stay and help my teammates out, try to get some stuff here. That was a big mistake by Legolas, pushing Gandalf away. He basically saved Gandalf's life. If he left him there, we could have killed him, but I made plenty of mistakes. We all made mistakes. It wasn't a clean game. This was our first real 4v4, so we were all kind of rusty. Here we decided to hit the north tower. That thing was still standing, which is kind of embarrassing. But we take that thing down real quick, and now we decide to push right up the north. I want to get that last spawner, because right now each team has one spawner. Arathorn kind of screwed us over there. But unfortunately can't do that because of the mouth. Omniscience kind of stayed in a little bit, and he gets destroyed. He got feared in, though. It wasn't really his fault. So now we're down here in the middle, and we see this Ugluk bot, and we try to kill this thing. And sure enough, we get them pretty easy. So now they're 2 down, and this is a huge battle. This was a big battle. We go ahead and we have this huge gank going on, huge war, and luckily we get up on top. We kill that quick mouth, and then I decide I'm not letting anybody get away. I kill the Gandalf, and I kill the freaking Galadriel. That felt so good after all beginning of the match, getting bullied by them too, to just destroy them. Felt awesome. So they're 4 down, and their last guy is Arathorn. I'm not worried about it. We decide to push in, and we actually do quite a bit of damage here. This is where a mistake was made. I think if all of us just decided to hit the main base, we could have taken him out. This was actually my mistake. I told us to hit this northern tower. Let's finish this. And so we do that. We kill this northern tower, and I believe Paul is just in the south trying to hit that, basically the base by himself, and I'm hitting this spawn up here. Arathorn kills Paul, so again, if we were helping Paul out, we could have saved his life. But we made a mistake here, and Paul's telling me to kill that tower, so I teleport in and kill it, but I die, of course. And this is where, like, the big mistake happened, and this is where we should have lost. They all spawned back in, and they just, look at that Ugluk bot going to town on Saruman. I mean, having a Baragon bot is horrible, but look at this. We are 5 down, and we're just done. But for some reason, they decided to hit the top creep rather than going in for our base, that was the mistake. They would have won the game if they didn't do that. So now we push in, and we're going to just decide to do a little bit of slaying. We're going to kill Arathorn real quick. This is why Legolas and Haldir are so dangerous. I mean, you can't really run away from us when we have our abilities. And here we are. We're going to start pushing in even further. There's Ugluk bot again. We're not going to let him out. Look at he smites us too. What an annoying bot. But anyway, he's dead. We make quick work of him. And this is kind of like the kiss of death rail right here. I mean, they're down to 3 guys are dead. They're 2 out of 5. They do have the mouth, which has been annoying us all game. He's been a huge pain in the ass. Luckily, we are able to kill him. And now they just have an Arathorn, which we can make quick work of. I mean, we just all focus on the tower, kill that, and then this is pretty much the end of the game. So, yeah, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are a part of the Discord, great, thanks. It was a fun time playing. We're going to do games like this every week. If you want to join the Discord, there is a link in the description and the comments section. And my name on Steam is Hero Danny, so it's kind of easy to find me. I'll have all that information in the bottom. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. These are the post-game stats. It was a fun game. It was a really fun game. Probably the most fun I've had on a MOBA in a long time. Galadriel, you were 1 hit in the very beginning, and Paul's like, I'm going to play aggressively. I get you 1 hit, and he teleports back to the fucking base when he's half health. I'm like, and I die.
She was not one-shot.
Dude, look at the screen right now. Look at the screen. I want me to take a picture?
Dude, that's plenty of fucking health. Not to mention that Gandalf is full health.